Caddis Maximus here. I always thought this channel needed more cowbell, so I went ahead and resolved that issue. Picked up a Harbor Freight metal cowbell. Now this is made in India, and the manufacturing consistency is pretty low. There's actually a couple of these that were even broken on the shelf, mainly due to the spot welds that you can see down in there that hold the actual weight. So you want to take a look to make sure the little spot welds are pretty good. This is one of the oldest Harbor Freight items, or one of the oldest items that they've been selling. I think they've sold this thing for almost 20 years. Who knows why they sell cowbells? It's really kind of odd. But people do buy them, I know, because I've seen a few of these hanging from trailer hitches off of usually lifted pickup trucks. It's kind of funny, and they either do a couple different things hanging from the trailer hitch, but many times it's this cowbell, and you always notice because you hear this thing banging around. They do use a cast iron actual ring and just a piece of wire and a little handle. It's really about as simple as it gets. And this thing was only $5, so surprisingly enough, anytime I make a cowbell joke, I'll be able to actually bring out a genuine cowbell, and I thought it was a little bit hilarious, and so precisely the reason I picked this up. This will end up probably being one of my shortest videos ever. There just isn't a lot to talk about. It does have a fairly heavy-duty coating, so at least it should not rust immediately, although eventually it will rust. And it's actually surprisingly thick steel, so it's actually fairly robust. It ought to be able to take it and drop and beat up a reasonable amount. Otherwise, what else is there to say? It's a cowbell. You really either get cheap ones like this, or I've looked online, they're like $50 stainless steel cowbells that really look like they're premium. But in most situations, they just get beat up anyway, so why not get a $5 one if you happen to need a cowbell? Just so odd that Harbor Freight is still selling these, because it's just so unrelated to any of the other stuff that they've sold. They've had odd items, puzzles, like a little kid section with like little remote control airplanes or quadcopters, those types of things. But still, the metal cowbell is just so out of left field. Anyway, I really appreciate everybody watching and subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Until next time, Caddis Maximus out.